say hello to Streamwood High School teachers.
I'm Ms. Fernstrom, and I teach AP Lit and Comp.
Mr. Basolo, I teach Social Studies here in the World Languages Academy.
I'm Mrs. Meyer, and I teach IPS in Science and Algebra 3-4.
Hello, hola, my name is Juana Núñez, Mrs. Núñez. Yo enseño la clase de Español 3-4 en Herencia y World Language.
Hi everyone, I'm Ms. Dukic. I teach Social Studies here at Streamwood High School. A plethora of classes. I teach APUSH, I teach Econ, Civics, and US History.
I am Mr. Rosner. I taught Civics and Economics and US History at Streamwood High School for 33 years. And I've been subbing for the last 6 years.
Mr. Powell. I teach Sociology, Intro to Psych, Econ, and AP Gov.
These are people that we see every day. You may take teachers for granted many times, but here is a message to all underclassmen. Teachers are more than what you see in the classroom.
Students make my job more enjoyable when they try. A little bit of effort goes a long way.
They don't. It's not their job to make my job more enjoyable. It's their job to come to school and work hard every day, and that's all I care about. So by me watching them struggle through certain issues or problems in the school or community-wide, that's where I get my greatest joy, is helping them solve those problems.
Students can make my job more enjoyable by putting forth their best effort. Every teacher wants their student to do well, but we can't do the work, we can't study for you. So if you do your part, then we're able to do our best to lead you along that path and end the year on a high note for everybody, because teachers like to get good grades, but we can't give them, you have to earn them. So do your part, and that makes our job all the better.
I love when students come to my classroom and they are ready to learn and they have done their homework and they are motivated to learn.
Students can make my job more enjoyable as a teacher, I'd say by a couple different things. One would probably be to put your phone down. You'd be surprised what you could get done if that wasn't such a distraction for you like Mr. Powell is now. 2, if students actually cared about what we were learning in class, obviously like kids getting excited about the topic is going to make my job a lot easier and a lot more enjoyable. I'd probably say put away the learned helplessness or the I don't want to do it. This is your job. Being in school is your job right now, and that's what you should be focusing on. So all of those things would make my job 10 times better.
I think as a substitute teacher, showing us respect and doing the work that the teacher assigns would be helpful, and just showing respect to the subs as you would to your regular teachers.
Get off your phones. I got friends and family too that I love to talk to, but I don't get to do it, so why should you?
Why would teachers want this from you? Not many of you know their reason.
Students may not know that teachers really want to do everything possible to help them pass and succeed and get the grades that they want. They just want the students to initiate it and show that they care.
People who are older, have more experience, and you really need to listen to what they say, because there is wisdom in age.
Something that students may not know is that even though the school day ends at 2:55, most of their teachers are still here working and or bringing homework to do for their students. So everything that we do is ultimately for you. And so because you're so important to us, that often means putting in more time than just the days that you see us in the hours at school.
We teachers, we give you tools to survive whenever you are working or you grow up and you are in your professional work. You never know when you are gonna use the tools that we are giving you. So when you are here in the classroom, use those tools and think one day you are gonna use them, and you never know the turns of your life and when you're gonna use them.
So there's a lot of things that students don't know about the sort of behind the scenes of being a teacher. Almost all teachers are constantly getting more and more education, taking more classes to be, more current in terms of teaching trends and then keeping up with content information. And a lot of times we're the ones who are paying for those kinds of classes. And then I don't think kids realize or students realize how much work goes into every single lesson, how long it takes you to make a PowerPoint or find that reading or come up with that activity. Hours and hours and hours of planning goes into trying to make learning interesting for students, which is why it's so disheartening when kids don't want to do it or they want to complain or they want to be on their phone. Teachers lose sleep over students all the time. We're constantly worried about your future and what it's going to be like for you. I think students maybe don't pick up on that in the classes that they're taking.
I think students should understand that teachers want students to succeed, and they go out of their way. I've seen teachers spend many, many times helping students, getting them through some things that they may not understand. And I think students need to be aware that if they need help in the class, the teacher is more than willing to give them the time that they need they have to do the work.
We don't always feel like you guys value our time in terms of when you're in our classes and you think the world cares about what you put on Snapchat or whatever, and instead it's like, if anything, it's super disrespectful to us. But I would also like to say that there are some times where I've been in a really awful mood and a kid's done something ridiculous or said something to me that makes my day completely turn around and do a 180, and then I get to leave the building in a much better state of mind. Yeah, just value our time, we value yours.
What is the purpose of bringing these voices out? Well, simply, it's to remind students that teachers are human too. They care about you and want the best for you.
Thank you for making me laugh and letting me be a part of your lives. I enjoy hearing about your lives outside of the classroom and everything that you're involved in, and I love to see where you're going. So thank you for keeping in touch.
Just for being genuine people. That's what I like about Streamwood High School a lot. The students are very genuine.
I want to thank my students for sharing their good things with me and letting me know the things that are going well in their lives and the things that they're working for, and the things that make them happy.
I would like to thank my students for being nice, coming to the classroom every day, be happy, and make me happy.
Thank you for the students who do like to be in class and like to learn and like to be engaged and participate. And then also thank you for your personalities. It's great when you let that come out and shine in class. And thank you for almost always making me laugh.
Well, I think the students that I've had this year as a substitute, most of the time it's been good, respectful, fun, and so I thank them for treating me that way for the most part. I'm looking forward to continuing to do my subbing here at Streamwood High School.
Thank you guys for being people, and thank you for making us laugh, for those of you who do, and thank you for those of you who challenge us, I guess, because it's difficult sometimes, but we're better off for it.
That is why here at Streamwood, we should all strive to maintain a trend of respecting the staff. Don't view them as dictators or rule makers or phone takers. Having positive interactions and respect for Streamwood staff creates a more enjoyable and productive environment. So let's work to always keep Streamwood a lively and enjoyable place both for teachers and students.